You're going to hear a lot of weird whirring noises from the side because they are finally power washing our front patio in our apartment, my husband and I. Okay, so this is my first candid vlog. It's no makeup and glasses kind of day today. At least until the big audition I have today. I'm auditioning for the Pacific Master Chorale. That was kind of an interesting process because while we were displaced, I submitted to them and they were like, yes, you qualify for an audition. And I was so excited because I don't have a ton of choral experience. I did quite a bit in school, but I haven't really done any professionally outside of school. And so I got really excited that they actually were interested in me. And then it was like rehearsal or auditions are yesterday, today, and tomorrow evening. And I didn't have any of those time slots available, so it didn't happen, but they're having second round auditions now, and I'm allowed to come to this. We'll see. I'm hoping to do my best. I'm a little nervous because it's a big audition. They give you some really hard pieces, some really Stravinsky, which is like, he doesn't stay in one key, and you're doing that a cappella, so they're absolutely testing your ability for pitch. And then Handel runs, because why not give you a Handel run? Anyways, I'm going to have to look cute for that. So, okay, what I wanted to talk about today is actually what's been going on a lot right now. Sometimes I feel like the universe throws you a lot of kind of the same problem over and over again, and it's like a theme. It's what you're supposed to learn, and you get the same problem over and over again until you finally learn it, and then now it's on to the next problem that repeats itself over and over. 100% the theme for this month of May for me involves saying no. It involves scheduling, which is like, for all of you who are interested in being an actor, 80% of your life will be scheduling. That is the truest secret. Scheduling and taxes. You really, in my opinion, have to be like the most boring accountant, bookkeeping type person who can also have beautiful emotional breakdowns on stage to be a great actress because, well, you know. Anyways, saying no, scheduling, miscommunications. I'm currently doing two projects I got really excited about. The chorus for the opera in this Russian opera. They're very excellent at working with the schedule of the chorus and helping you if you have a lot of jobs. It's just a couple nights, especially if you can learn your own music, and then you get to be part of a really beautiful production and just kind of practice singing classically on stage while acting, which is honestly, like, I do musical theater, right? And that's one of the things I used to be proudest of myself, is like how well I can sing but not look like I'm singing because I'm acting. Ha! But classical music is so different. It'd be like trying to slalom in the Olympics while also performing a Shakespearean monologue convincingly. You're performing at a very specific and difficult athletic level when it comes to your cricothyroid muscles, your thyroid muscles, your just the whole. So any practice that I can get, golden. So anyways, I'm really excited for that production. And then the other production is the staged reading of a film script. Interestingly enough, I've wound up doing 2 readings for new scripts, new works in the past month, out of having really never done one of these before in LA. So I really like being part of the developmental process of art. I think it's incredible. I love seeing as an audience, I grew up seeing finished products. You see the movies that are in movie theaters, but it's like, or the television shows, but how do they get there? Because when you're starting to write or you're starting to whatever, you just look at your ideas and you're like, they're trash. It's trash. I'm trash. It's all trash. How come I'm completely not talented? I'm incapable. I have no ability compared to anybody else. So that's the thing, is that it all kind of starts as this beautiful, beautiful trash. What's really the defining factor of whether it becomes something incredible or not is the developmental process, your commitment to it, your ability to stay open-minded through it, petting my cat, all that stuff. It makes me feel braver because you don't have to wait to be a finished product to put yourself out there. I get to this meeting for this script and there's fancy actors. They're dropping names left and right. This director wants to be involved. This production company's involved. This management company's involved. This is our budget. And we're talking millions of dollars here. So it's like, ooh, these are the named actors that might be interested in the actual production of the script. They're kind of warning us that you freebie newbies, you're lovely for putting on an example performance for investors, but you're not coming with us, which is very common. That's fine. I'm not yet at a place where I'm looking to, I don't expect to jump right into a great film. I'm looking to make fans, make people who are interested in seeing where I go, because those are the people who will remember you and let you know someday when there's an opportunity that comes up. Like that's how all those, and he just called me, that's how those happen, is you make them fall in love with you just by being you, because there's no point in making them fall in love with you when you're someone who's not you, because you can't be that person, and so then they'll fall out of love with you. It's a lot like dating. Anyways, big fancy meeting, so much excitement, and this project has turned into a nightmare. Every time I go to rehearsal, I leave feeling exhausted and angry. I'm not against working for free in certain situations, in certain limited things. I get it, sometimes there's no money behind the art, but that doesn't mean the art isn't worth investing in. We're all trying to make a living, all of us. Bankers, which I was for a while, teachers, actors, insurance salesmen like my husband, it doesn't matter. We're all just trying to make a living and trying to make the world a slightly better place. All of us, unless you're like a dick, but no one cares about those guys. Every career has the potential to make you money, but also make a difference. Everyone can do that in a small way in their life, and I think that's beautiful. In fact, I would love to maybe hear from you guys some of the ways that you try, in whatever job that you do, make the world a better place in your own little way. That'd be incredible to hear. Like very It's a Wonderful Life, Frank Capra kind of thing. You don't have to be an artist to be changing the world. That's just one way to do it, and that's the way that I like to do it because it's what I'm good at. But if you're good at something else, change it in a different way. Anyways, and this is where the miscommunications come in. We were told it'd be staged reading, be a couple rehearsals, and a performance, and then we go from there. It's unpaid, but that's all I'm committing to. And I'm like, yeah, for a script like this, for a project like this, I can commit to a couple rehearsals, even if it means driving hours and spending gas money. I'll lose money, but I will do it because I believe in the art. And then I see the breakdown of the actual rehearsals. They need me 3 or 4 times a week for 4 weeks. They need this rehearsal and that rehearsal. The rehearsals run late. Sometimes I get to rehearsal and I'm not even used that day. Oh, and did you know you're doing this? Even though it was not made clear when you originally signed up. I was told I would be playing one character. I was not informed that the character would also be dancing and doing all this other stuff. Several things. One, there was no official contract. So I have no way to argue. You're going to change the contract on me, you have to change the pricing, change the whatever. That's a big thing that I have been told by my acting coach. I've been told by my friend who's this experienced life coach and also actor. They start throwing more things at you. You say, yeah, I can do that for $100. Yeah, I can do that for $200. You have what that costs you to do, and you just let them know. This is what we agreed to. Anything past that, it's a renegotiation. You're re-agreeing to something new. But there was no contract for this. There was just a verbal, this is the role we would like to offer you. Do you accept? At this point, it's only a week until performance, and I'm not going to be that actor who drops, but I am going to have to just take this as the cost of learning the hard way. And then this opera, when the initial email they sent me, I think it was a typo, just an innocent mistake, but I was told rehearsals will start in June. This ends in May. Perfect. One thing in May, one thing in June. Rehearsal started about 2 weeks ago in May. So now I have one set of rehearsals I was not expecting. I have an increased amount of rehearsals in the other project that I wasn't expecting, and an increase in the kind of material and difficulty that I'm doing in these rehearsals that I wasn't expecting. The only thing that I have is the ability to say no. I can't do that because it wasn't what we agreed. Or no, I can't do that because I have something else. What's been funny is I found out, for the most part, when you say no, it's not the end of the world. I don't think it's right to begrudge the project the fact that I have trouble saying no when every time that I have said no, they've responded very understandingly. I think moving forward, I need to understand that if something doesn't pay, you just have to get tougher at saying no when you need to. You just need to be better at setting your own boundaries. And if setting your own boundaries is really hard for you, then don't do these unpaid projects that suddenly grow into something much larger. I know I'm not alone, but I promised a candid video, really trying to hold myself to the standards of being 100% honest. And right now, I am out of my depth. I am overwhelmed, overbooked, and underpaid. If there's a part in the movie where you give up before you magically get your break, it'd be great if it could come anytime soon. But I have a deep-seated feeling it's going to be like another 7 months of mire and muck and quicksand. And then something nice and fun will happen. And then after the nice fun thing happens, that whole year of rotating your tires condenses to just that one time where I was kind of stuck. You know, like pregnancy. You somehow conveniently forget how, like labor, 36 sometimes hours of pain. And yet your body just sends chemicals to make you conveniently forget how long that felt. So it just kind of feels like a blurry time of hardship, so that you can have another baby. And so yes, hindsight, this is just going to be a blurry patch that's going to be suddenly shortened into just feeling like a little bit of time where I struggled, instead of kind of endlessness with no reprieve in sight. But hey, it made me start this. It's what inspired me to finally just do it and make a Patreon and try and create my own content. It's the first one, and you gotta learn things the hard way. And I just really want to hold myself to it, hold myself to this goal. Okay, thanks, guys. Here we go. I have a cat, y'all.